everyone and welcome to Sunday. It's a beautiful day here in Port Macquarie. My Sunday so far, as I said, it's a beautiful day. I started the day off by going to the arts market at the Port Macquarie Art Society. Yes, some plants did fall into my basket. I'm sure it's not my fault. And sadly now I'll have the joy of going out and planting them. I'm really enjoying gardening at the moment, despite the fact that I'm always quite worried that I actually kill more plants than grow, but hopefully this will not be the case. Here we go everyone, this is Indy and he absolutely hates cameras, so we'll see how we go with this. The other thing that I did was I stopped off at Shelley Beach, which is my favourite beach in Port Macquarie. Just went for a walk along the coast. At the moment the whales are migrating up north. So you can see all these little white flashes of where the water's being sprayed up on the horizon where they're migrating through. That's my Sunday, and hopefully now, as I said, it'll be some gardening. I hope to cook a quiche and maybe I'll get to finish that painting if I get brave enough as well. I wanted to let you know what work I've been creating, but also what work I've been collecting. I probably collect more work than I should. So I thought I'd show you a couple of the latest ones that I have collected. This piece, so this is by Alison from Alley Cat Creative. Just love her work, it's really unique. Alison's actually recently put all her designs onto fabric and has created a beautiful range of clothing. So that's Alley Cat Creative. I suggest you find her on social media and follow. This gorgeous piece is by Claire from Togampini. Claire makes these gorgeous watercolour illustrations and she also turns them into things such as homewares, and I have a beautiful bunny cushion. And she does a lot of softies, little soft toys, and I have bought some for friends in the past. They're just divine. This piece holds a little special place for me because I actually met Claire when I was working for Montsalvat in Melbourne. If you live in Melbourne and you've not been to Montsalvat, or if you're going to Melbourne, make sure you go. It's a wonderful arts colony, beautiful historic place, just can't even, words won't describe. But one thing it's known for is its peacocks. So this piece sort of spoke to me and I just had to have it for my wall. This gorgeous original illustration is by Holly Exley. Holly is a British artist and illustrator. Makes these absolutely amazing watercolours. I fell in love with this piece. She was actually selling her originals, it's not often that she does, but to raise funds for one of her fur babies. I suggest that you find her on YouTube and have a look at some of her videos. You'll get to meet her two fur babies and also see a little bit of the area that she lives in the UK. I also wanted to show you some of the work that I've been creating. I've been making a lot of clip art, vector illustrations, digital papers and things like that, just for some fun at the moment. Something else that I've been up to lately is a little watercolour illustration of a kitten. Because I'm at that stage where I need to be adding some darks to add shadow and make it pop. And I have to admit, when I get to this stage with watercolour, I get quite scared. So hopefully I will be brave enough to finish this today. I think I might also paint, maybe I was thinking some floral borders or something separately and piece them together in Photoshop just for something different. Some of you might not know that I also do printmaking. I have this etching press that my uncle made from scratch. I don't get to use it as often as I would like, unfortunately, just due to the nature of working full-time in a day job and then illustrating children's books when I come home. So about 2 weekends ago now, I went and used a lino that I've cut earlier, and it's my favourite lino. You can see one of the results here. So it's very, very floral. Lots of dahlias and beautiful things like that. I've actually made 2 of those. And what I was doing that day was just experimenting with gradients, and I think it turned out quite well. And these will both be available in my Etsy store soon. And I did also print some fabric panels, so hopefully I'll be able to put together some homewares soon as well. I did also just put these little craft cards, they're just little craft greeting cards that I found at Riot Art and Craft. So I ran some of those through as well. Not sure what I'll do with these, but I'll figure that one out.